Andy Scott, we'll start with the FA Cup. Obviously, there's a replay to come, but the prospect of Nottingham Forest is an exciting possibility.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a good draw. You know, it's obviously everyone wanted a Premiership, tie, but previous European Cup winners, huge club, great tradition, good manager, and big club, and another home draw. So both ourselves and Rochdale will be looking at that as a fantastic tie to look forward to. But like you say, we've got to get through the replay. But given the performance on Sunday and the way we performed and how we played, then there's no reason we can't be going up to Rochdale and be confident that we can get the job done. And
everybody will still be on a high from Sunday, but now the next game is the most important one, and that's Macclesfield tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, we brought a few players back who hadn't trained, and with games Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday now, it's a case of looking physically at what they can do, because we have had injury before, and 4 games in 9 days is not going to be easy for a lot of them. So we want to pick up points in the league clearly against Macclesfield. We want to progress in the FA Trophy as well as the Cup, FA Cup. So it's a case of working out who's fit enough and who's capable of playing the games, and who will benefit from not playing, because we have got players that are capable of coming in. So we're just going to have to assess them today and see the fatigue levels and see who's got the knocks and stuff. We know that we've picked up at least one injury from Sunday, so there's going to have to be a couple of changes at least.
Might there be a necessity to juggle the squad and try and not prioritise games, but sort of look at the differing levels of importance?
Yeah, but then it's everyone's got their own ideas of what's important or not. Clearly the Rochdale game is very, very important. There's no doubt about that, not just financially, but profile for the club and opportunity in the next round to play at home against a big side. But we want to do well in the league, and we want to keep in touch with the top half. And having said that, we got a long way in their trophy last year and fell at a hurdle we shouldn't have done, and we want to progress in that. It's you talk to the directors and you talk to fans, and obviously they want to win every game, but you say you might need to prioritise. Everyone's got their own ideas of what's the most important game. So to be honest, I want to put the strongest side I can put out for each game, and that's going to be whatever game it is. But also we've got to be aware that if the worst does come to the worst and we draw against Burgess Hill, then we're going to have another game fitted in for Christmas as well, and that would be horrendous. So we've got to put a strong side out in all the games that we can. We've got to protect the players to be able to perform well until the window opens, when we're probably going to have to strengthen.
But it is an exciting problem to have.
Yeah, of course. After the draw against Torquay, everyone thought that's a tough game. We got through that well. Portsmouth game was a massive, mentally and physically, to get through that in 2 games was huge. And then another terrific performance against Rochdale on Sunday, where we should have won the game, but weren't able to close it out. And but it gives us, we're still in that, to be in the hat as a club like Aldershot in the 3rd round, in the hat for that, and have the opportunity of playing someone like Notts Forest is a big carrot for us, and we want to use it. So we want to play as many games as possible, but we'd rather do it in one game rather than keep doing it through replays.
And Macclesfield's going well in the playoff places in the conference, but their away form is not so hot. I think their current position is built more on the unbeaten home record.
Listen, they're a good side. Whether home or away, they're a good side, and they will be looking at us saying, knowing that we've played Sunday, they'll be thinking that we've got Rochdale on their minds. They beat Woking at the weekend, which is no mean feat in itself. They're a good side. And they're strong. They've kept a stronger squad from last year. They've kept a similar squad and just added a few names to it, and I think that's the key in this division. Making sure you've got a steady squad that goes through the years and the seasons, to just improve in different areas. And that's something that we haven't been able to do with the turmoil that's been happening and over the 18 months. So that's something for next year that we are looking to do, is to retain more than we did last year and keep a squad that know what how we want to play and just improve in areas, and that just depend on weapons. But obviously the cup money we do receive is going to help, with that prospect. But with Macclesfield, we know that it's going to be a tough ask. They didn't play great down here last year. They weren't great down here, but they were strong up at their place, and we got a injury time penalty, I think, from Brett, which was a huge point. That was really a massive turning point in the season. That really gave us the impetus to move forward. So, but equally, we know that Macclesfield will be a good opportunity for us to keep momentum going, to go into Burgess Hill, to take into the Rochdale game, and that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to follow up our performances.
And those performances recently have been excellent. Kidderminster, Portsmouth, Southport, Rochdale, to name but four. And it's defensively solid. It's attacking flair as well, and it's winning football, and it's exciting football as well. The fans are really responding. Yeah,
I mean, we've had numerous chances, and have done. Southport, we could have had 5 or 6 goals. Eastleigh, we created lots of chances, but weren't clinical enough in the final third. Sunday was, amount of chances we had. The keepers made 5, 6 good saves, and we haven't looked in any danger in the second half. And I think that's something that's people can appreciate in our game. We are very, very strong in the last 20 minutes now. We're pushing forward. We're going for the games, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to take the games to teams. So you have to be, stay in the game as long as possible and do what you can. But we know that in the last 15, 20 minutes we're still going strong and can take advantage of that. And that has been the turnaround in our performances, really, that we've got that ability to do that.